Just to be safe, this does summon a copy of it with +2/+2. So Automaton, definitely the way to go. And then actually, I'm going to put Ziliax on the Automaton and copy it this way. Hello, Snugglebugs. Welcome to today's Hearthstone video. Coming at you with a little bit of copy priest, sorry, which, I mean, you know, copy pasta, copy priest. We're playing our Astral Automaton in order to get multiple copies of it down with things like this, our power chord synchronized, in order to give it multiple copies. So, you know, we'll just take that other synchronize from our deck and hope that we get the Automaton off of our switcheroo here. But yeah, so for those who don't know, Astral Automaton is one of the new cards that came out with Titans. It is a 1/1 for 1 that gets +1/+1 for each one that you've summoned. Therefore, by creating copies, there it is, a little beautiful Astral Automaton. By giving yourself copies of this minion, it basically rebuffs them over and over again, right? So, and then we're playing against a pretty typical current, so far, I should say, of the expansion, a Thaddeus Warlock. So, like, we'll create a 1/1 copy of this here, and then we play it down, and then as you can see, they both kind of get the +1/+1, because now we've played 2. Yeah, because it's for each other. Just making sure. So the first one obviously doesn't count, or else it would be a 1 mana 2/2, which would be busted considering it has scaling. And then this should allow us to, if one dies, we can resurrect it. And they do have an 11/11. If they do get their Thaddeus down, we do have the light. It burns a little bit of a response. The other thing is we have Raw Den in the deck. So what Raw Den does is when it dies, you get to bring back. So if you make copies, these did not start in the deck. So like, for example, this Astral Automaton didn't start in the deck. If we power chord, as an example, those won't be counted as starting in the deck. So we will, in fact, any Storm Coil this as well. And then it summons a Battle Cry. Now, they had a 4/8 taunt. So that's probably not a good one for me to kill. And what if we target this, see what comes out? Oh, it's not a big deal. And I'll probably just go face with the other two. They're going to trade into me, but there's not really much else I can do right now. Unfortunately, they're going to get their 4/8 Behemoth, Flesh Behemoth out, and that will be all she wrote probably for us. Don't know how we're going to be able to deal with that. They're going to be able to get out all their undeads. Boom. Maybe I should have just traded in Flesh Behemoth on turn 5. Ooh. Okay, well, that won't summon another Flesh Behemoth, I don't think, right? Yeah, no, that's fine. Sure. Now we actually... Wow, good, good. I like seeing that. We can, in fact, animate dead. Get one of these back. Switcheroo to draw 2 minions. Sure, I don't mind switching those. And we'll power chord synchronize. And you know what? Just because, I'm going to coin this out. Gotta get some, against our opponent here who's summoning a bunch of stuff, we gotta get these out as quick as possible. We actually can give one taunt as well if we want to. If one of them lives until next turn, that is. Digital Jones. Now, this Thaddeus version of the deck, really, it does play a few new cards, which is fantastic. I think that deck, a lot of people really like it, cheating out big minions. Oh yeah, no undeads. Painful. We'll just the light it burns the Mal'Ganis, probably. Yep. Yep. Ooh. Is that worth it here? I don't actually think it is, strangely enough. Because I want to see what they get from this. Nothing. Oops, Flesh Behemoth. Oh, so they have all their undeads. Okay. That works out for me. In that case, we will just... Yeah, we'll light it burns there. Get a copy. Play it. And I'm going to trade the Shard of the Naru to use the 1 mana so I can power chord synchronize this one. Bam. Give me another Automaton. Beauty. So now you can see where this is coming. And we're going to have so many that didn't start in our deck that when Raw Den gets played, hopefully next turn, and if it dies, we'll just fill the board with even more powerful Astral Automatons. So far, I mean, obviously may not win, but so far this deck is at least doing what we wanted it to do. And first day of the expansion, to be perfectly honest with you, that's all you can hope for. So I will caveat this while we're waiting for our opponent to play. I do not recommend crafting any decks we play here for the next few days, especially because it's going to take a while for the meta to shift. Of course, if you really want to play some, that's up to you. But as far as like competitive decks and things of that nature, I would give it at least a few days, if not honestly at least a week, especially because nerfs and buffs do tend to happen after new sets come out, relatively, like, again, about a week or two after release. So here we can get a little boon of the Ascended, and I will use the boon, summon a 7/10 copy, and we'll just hit this, hit that, make those value trades, and play our other 8/9 Automaton. There we go. And I don't know what that was. Looks like I just got a little achievement for playing so many Astral Automatons in one go, or one game, I mean. So I'm pretty sure that's what that is. Not too bad for our first real attempt at the deck. Now, I don't blame them. I mean, their deck, they must have had their, other Flesh Behemoth, I guess, and their Thaddeus and stuff in their hand. But the deck was doing what it was supposed to do. I think we're just going to go hop into the game and see if we can't see how consistent it is. All right, looks like we're going against a Demon Hunter. It's actually one of the classes I wasn't sure how well they were going to perform. Obviously, lots of draw power, which is good, but you never know. I did keep Thule in our mulligan because, Titan. I want to see it. I want to see the big guy played. Now, whether we can survive all the way to turn 7 is a whole other story. Okay, well, the fact they did nothing is okay by me. Now, because they have their hero power, I'm not sure I actually want to play Automaton. I don't want to save it until we can Automaton Power Chord Synchronize. For which, even though I want to coin Thule, I may end up having to just coin that out to get myself something to do. For now, Astral Automaton will be a 2/3. So what was that? Discover a spell that costs 3. Oh, it's been a while since I've seen that card. I think that is what we're going to do. Coin, copy. Keeps it alive. The main thing. Buffs the one in my hand. And then when I play this one, it'll be this one plus 1 plus 1. Okay. I mean, I'm alright with this. So they're playing like a spell relic draw Demon Hunter, perhaps? Let's actually shuffle this first. That's exactly because I want to forge this instead. So I can play this next turn and maybe get myself 2 more Astral Automatons. Or, let's see, any Storm Coils might not be too bad. If we get to any Storm Coils, I'll probably wait to play this until turn 6. Ooh. We could, in fact, the Light It Burns, Astral Automaton, Power Word Synchronize. Or I don't even need the finale. They might play bigger minions, so I'm going to Creation Protocol. Raw Den could be powerful, but instead I am just going to Astral Automaton here. I know that might not technically be the best play, but look, we're trying to get these Astral Automatons to work to be our main source of the build or the deck until Thule is kind of a finisher. Plus, of course, with the new expansion, you just got to play the Titans. Sure. Now, we do have Zilliax, but a flat just Zilliax isn't great. Here's the example where we probably won't care too much about the copy. We'll probably just Astral Automaton, or about the buff, I mean, and get a copy, play it. Basically gives us 2 1-mana 5/5s, if you look at it that way, right? It's pretty good. Now, one annoying thing about us having to use the coin earlier, of course, is that means our boy, that guy, won't be able to be played on 6. But for the most part, that's okay. I beam. Oof. Ouch. So they're Outcast Relic Bell. I'm honestly not 100% sure. We could switcheroo in hopes to get our other Astral Automaton. Yeah. Ooh, or even, well, a little bit of both, actually. Little column A, little column B. Because we can grab this one. And then play this one and do a little value trade. 6/6 next turn. Again, not to repeat ourselves. Get to play our first Titan here on the channel, and of course it is our Priest Titan, which is fitting for those of you who have been around for a really long time. Our very first sort of series on YouTube was actually Road to Legend with Quest Priest. So, you know, Priest. It's in our blood, apparently. Did they actually play that, or did I missed something? What? Why are they attacking so often? Then attack each enemy minion. Didn't they attack one of my minions twice, though? Yeah, why did they attack that twice? Oh, because they get to attack it for their actual attack. Sorry, yep, no, I know that. So let's play our Amanthul. And I think, obviously, they don't have good minions, so we're just going to grab our random 6-cost minion with Taunt and Lifesteal. And we're not copying anything from our opponent. So let's Story Balor, I guess, just for the rush aspect. Or, I mean, yeah, Story Balor. Death Rattle summon a random 5-cost minion from the past. Okay, that's kind of neat. We'll see what this does. Will they be able to... I'll take it. I was going to say, I don't think they're going to be able to remove our Amanthul. Now, to be fair, are we just going to get a copy of Burning Blade Acolyte? Sure, maybe. That's not too bad. Or should we... Ooh, we can play Automaton. Yeah, little Automaton. Okay. Relic of Extinction. Now, our Titan cannot attack until all 3 of its abilities have been played, right? So we just have to be wary of this. Okay, I thought they were going to have 4 damage. Just like, how come they're not killing this? But just to be safe, this does a summon a copy of it with +2/+2. So Automaton, definitely the way to go. And then actually, I'm going to put Ziliax on the Automaton and copy it this way. Beautiful. And then we'll just take Ramornia as our sort of free legendary minion. Boom. Keep our Titan alive. Amanthul. Yes. A little bit of yes. A lot of relic extinctions for them, eh? Feel like this might just be lethal. We have the copies. We have so many of the... Honestly, I admit, if you've watched my review, I didn't think the Astral Automaton was going to have enough to it. I wasn't sure how you'd be able to summon. How many do we have? Does it tell us? No, it just says Defense Matrix online. I wish it would show me how many I summoned. I don't really feel like counting. If you did count, let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear how many we played this game. Sure. Drawing a ton. That's obviously very powerful usually. But if they can't deal with these automatons, it is unfortunately just lethal. And because, of course... Oh. Yeah. It's a shame they didn't let us attack them to finish. But as you can see, especially if you can get them out pretty early, they scale really fast. I actually think this deck is going to be pretty strong. Obviously, again, don't craft anything. It's only been literally an hour since the packs have come out. But thank you very much for watching. Subscribe if you want to see more Titans gameplay. Let me know in the comments down below what you'd like to see, and I'll try to bring it to you. Have a great... I think I said that already. And I'll see you in the next one.